Right, as you can see, I have started taking apart the station building that I got from eBay. So I paid what was it, £22 I think for it to be fully it was fully built. There was some my OCD kicked in and these windows weren't fitted right, so I had to take those apart. In the process of doing that, I damaged this part up here, which I've put back together with a bit of creativity, which hopefully once it's painted it shouldn't necessarily show that much. What else have I been doing on here? Inside I have painted black to stop any light bleed, and I fitted these little LED lights into a bit of foam board. This is what I've got into the habit of doing, either a foam board or a little bit of card, but that just slots into place. I do have card down here marking out the room. The reason I did that was I didn't want this one here, this window, to light up when the light is on, so it kind of makes it look a little bit more realistic rather than having the whole thing lit up at the bottom. So this bit all lights up, but this window does and this bit doesn't. So that was kind of what I was going for. I'm not going to spend too much time on the interior stuff. It would be cool to have some semblance of like desks and stuff in there, and tables and chairs and stuff. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry fit all this in at some point in the future. I'm sure I'll add some details. So the kit comes with a piece that essentially runs here, which is a toilet block, and I don't know what the added part would be. Maybe the station master's room, I don't know. But it doesn't fit. So as predicted, I don't have enough space. I will do a separate bit in a minute to show where the station actually goes, because I had to make some decisions about where I was going to put it. So I could have had it kind of on the platform closest to the edge, but because of the size of the building, I just think it would look right. So I've put it on the far platform, and in doing so means that I had to lose this this length here, which it's kind of modelled on a branch line station anyway. So I guess having something this big makes sense rather than something huge. But what I do want to do is this side part here obviously doesn't fit well, and I've got no other parts that can go in that looks like brick. So I think what I'm going to do, and here's my plan, is if I do my little Blue Peter moment of here's one I made earlier, imagine that's all gone. This is then going to build a little, what will be essentially like a toilet block or men's toilets there on the outside. So that's what I'm going to do. I may have to cut off the back here because of the angle of that platform. I think I might have to be a bit creative there and then put some scenics to kind of hide that. Like I said, I've fitted the lights, they work really well. Tested those. I've put window glazing into here. I don't know if that comes across. You can kind of see it. Up here is sticky back plastic, which has got the back left on it, which makes it look like the curtains are closed. These ones actually are cut from, good old Pico or Ratio box. I don't know which one it is. And then glued into place with a bit of tacky glue, which I used a little stick to put around the window to stop it from going all over the place, which I have done before when I've been doing buildings. So yeah, it's quite interesting. I kind of enjoy scratch building. I've not actually scratch built, of course, but it's kind of fun playing around and changing it a little bit. The ticket office piece I think I'm going to put here on the end. I think that just about fits, and I'll show that in a bit. But yeah, that's the station for now. Catch you in a bit.